hello series that I'm going to be doing. Well, I've actually technically started it. It's going to be makeup therapy time. Sometimes I'm going to be just sitting down and you won't hear me talking because I've done a few already that should be up. But sometimes if it's a look that I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, I might sit and chat because I feel like I need even though you guys can't talk to me right now, I feel like I need your help and support. I know I want to do a makeup look today, but do I know what I want to do? No. I just know I just want to go gem crazy. I'm feeling gems. I like filming my tutorials more high depth and like more professional, with all my displays up, all my lights on. But I also just like sometimes just set up one tripod, one light, and keeping it really simple. Need big fancy setups to make your makeup look good. I just like doing those setups because they're very aesthetically pleasing. But I also like chit-chatty ones like this where I can just sit down. It feels a little bit more chilled like this, whereas when I have my big setups and my lights everywhere, I feel like I put more pressure on myself to make makeup look good because I've got everything all set up, whereas this, there's no pressure. I just feel like I'm sitting here chatting to some friends. Let's start this makeup therapy session. I'm gonna prime, and I'm going to be using my Beauty Crop Melon Jelly Dewy Primer because my skin at the moment is, I don't know what it's doing, to be honest. Now go with my Got To Be brow gel. I don't usually do my brows first, but if I'm using this, I do. I've also got a new spot come in. Yay! I'm going with a new favourite of mine. This is the e.l.f. by Revolution Super Serum Foundation in F2. Absolutely been loving this foundation recently. You have to let me know when it comes to tutorials and things, like more sit down kind of get ready with me videos like this, for the more like fancy done up with all the big lights and cameras. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I want to do a makeup look but I can't be bothered to set up my whole setup, okay? And that was how I was feeling today. Thought I'd film this as like a makeup therapy session. I like the mix of both, to be honest. Oh my god, look at my skin. Sorry, what? Revolution Conceal and Hydrating C2 underneath my eyes. I swear this is the only one I use underneath my eyes. I use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Warm for spots and blemishes. An oldie but a goldie, my Fenty Beauty Cream bronzer in O2 Butter Biscuit. I haven't actually used this in a little while because I've been trying some new different bronzers because this was the only cream bronzer I used to use for ages. I've been loving this brush recently. I've seen I Brought 2 Made by Mitchell mystery bundles, and this was one of the things that came in one of the bundles. I've been loving this recently. It made me realise actually how soft these brushes are and how not so soft my brushes are. Now going for my Studio London Flawless Blusher in Embrace. Look how gorgeous it is. It looks like a very dark colour, and when you first apply it, it can look quite scary, but it blends out really nicely. I think because it's more of a balmy blush than a cream blush. It's the only shade I have of it. I need to try like the rest of them. I think dark blush on me looks really nice. Thank you for asking. Even though this glow is gorgeous, if I do not set my face, there's no point in me doing my makeup. So I have to set my whole face. I'm sorry, I know this glow looks gorgeous, I know. Here's your moment of appreciation. I actually can't believe my skin looks this good right now. I don't know what I've done differently, but I'm here for it. Use my Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder. Absolute favourite of mine. I use this pretty much every time I do my makeup. Wow, the difference. Power of makeup. Makeup does do wondrous things? No. Wondrous things. I'm actually quite scared about this next part. I'm now going to be filling in my eyebrows. I recently dyed my hair black, so recently I've been using this pencil by Studio London. Eyebrow pencil, Boss Brow in black. I used to use when I had brunette hair, Wet n Wild one in medium brown. That was another favourite. Anyway, most of the time I use pencils and or crayons to fill in my eyebrows. I've seen a lot of people say that pens actually make your brows look a little bit more realistic because you can create more brow-like hairs than you can with a crayon or a pencil. So Obviously, a lot of people's favourite is the NYX, is it Lift and Snatch brow pen, something like that. I was going to buy that, but then I saw this, a lot cheaper. This is the Barry M Feather Brow Defining Pen in the shade Dark. And I thought, this was only like £2-3. And instead of me straight away buying the NYX, because I don't know if I'm going to like using a pen or even if I like the look of it on my eyebrows. I mean, the NYX isn't expensive, but I would rather go for a lot even more cheaper alternative. And then I can see if I like it. Not gonna lie, I'm absolutely terrified to do my eyebrows. Ooh, okay. I like the actual brow, but I can't tell if I like this front or not. I actually really like this a lot more than I thought. It was so easy to use. Just as quick, but I think my eyebrows do look better. This pen itself, this Barry M one's actually really good. The Essentials palette, the only neutrals palette I have, but I absolutely love it. I'm gonna use the shade Buff just everywhere. 1 or 2 dips from that shade Buff took me. Like, it literally did my whole eye with no effort. This palette will last me forever. With my translucent powder, I like to do this no matter what sort of look I'm doing. Blend out the edges. Made by Mitchell Gel Glaze Cream Eyeshadow in Attitude. Literally just gonna whack this everywhere. It just makes my eye look wet but glittery. Back with my V palette. Because the Made by Mitchell is like a gel cream eyeshadow. If I don't set it, I know it's gonna crease. I use the shade Glimmer because it's like a perfect sort of match for it, and I'm gonna use a brush to sort of just pat over exactly where I put the Made by Mitchell. This is what I want more. I want that more yellowy gold kind of glow, whereas obviously the Made by Mitchell gives it more of a white. It's just my base. I want the gems to be the centre of attention. The gems I am planning to use, big iridescent gems, small silver gems, and some red small gems. Ardell lash glue to stick on my gems. It's like this kind of brush. Pick up the glue and dot the glue where I want it, and then I use this to pick up the gems. But if I'm using more pearls or if I'm using like balls, use some tweezers. I hope you're ready to sit here for an eternity just watching me put on gems. That's what I keep saying to myself, trust the process, trust the process. Bottom half, done. I'm liking it so far. Do I still know what I'm doing? No. That's I1. I'm gonna have a look at it and see if I want to add any more. But I think I'm happy with that. I might add a few more at the end because I feel like the end here is just a bit lost. I feel like it needs a little more here. But I'm really happy with that. I did that. Now I'm going to repeat that on this side. 1, 2, 3. I've done it. I added more to the ends. So the ends look exceptionally a moment of appreciation for this look. This is such a me look, but crazier. I don't think I've ever put this many gems on my face. I can only imagine the amount of gems that are on my face right now. You did it, Georgina. I'm going to use my Collection Kohl Eyeliner in number 2 Brown for my waterline. Go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Vitamin C Setting Spray. Now going in with mascara, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic. A new mascara would really add to this look. With my I Heart Revolution Summer of Love Baked Bronzer. I either go heavier on the bronzer or I go heavier on the blush. And this look, I want it to be more bronzed than blush. My MUA Matte Blusher in Rogue Punch. Try not to knock off those gems. Also just going to put a little bit here as well. My Doll Beauty highlighter in Like Diamonds. I will always use this highlighter. Add back my freckles and moles. Lip liner is the Revolution X Soap. I don't know what shade it is, but it's the darker one from her lip pencil and balm bundle. Maybelline Vinyl Superstay Ink in Royal. That colour. I'm just going to add a touch of the Really Love Babe Gloss in Babe, just in the centre to make it a little bit more red. Yeah. And this is the final makeup look. I'm so happy with how this look turned out. I think it makes my green eyes and my new black hair really pop. The fact that I had no idea what I wanted to do today and we've come out with this, I'm very, very proud of myself, and I will see you in another next year.